All right, you guys, what's up? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I hope you guys are doing amazing. It is your one and only, truthfully. It's your girl Juice, okay? Because period. Oh my gosh, you guys, this has been the one and only thing that seems to be like, it is such a hard habit. I don't know. I don't even know when I started saying period. I don't. I just know that in my brain, when I say that, there's a literal period that just pops up in my mystical brain of mine, and it stops. It's like it is the full boom stop. Okay, but it's a habit that I've been trying to kick, and it's harder than. If I'm being honest, is oh my gosh. See, I be trying to, just be myself, but I've noticed that I have to censor a lot of things with you guys. I don't know why, but some of you guys be judgy, like judgy pies with your judgy eyes. Yes, okay? I did not lie. Catch me with my vibe. Okay, anyways. Woo. Woo. Listen. Okay, we are in Mercury. Listen me. My gosh. You know what? Before I start talking, even more. How y'all been, how have you guys been? Have you guys fallen in love yet? Are you revisiting your past? Huh? Have you been in a traffic jam? Have you been in your ancestral bag where you're hearing the beautiful sounds and their soft tones coming over your ears? What has been going on? Yeah, me too. But before we get into it, I'm going to just let you guys know that I'm trying. I have all my notes here. But even with my notes, I still write my notes as if I'm talking. And yeah, you know what? Let's just get to the intro. You guys, it is hard to not be open. And I say that because I'm so used to being wide the heck open. And I had to learn, not even the hard way, because it wasn't hard at all. It was just more of a realization that I had to be a little bit more closed off, and I had to be a little bit more, not as, I don't want to say honest, but I do feel like it's honest. I have to be not as honest because the world is so wild. But then at the same time, it's all like, if it's my truth, then I should be able to speak it. But then it turns into this thing. It's been a doozy. But anyways, we're not here for the counseling session. We're not. We are here to talk about what's going on in the next coming days. And maybe some of you guys are feeling the need to just be closed off, be to yourself, be not as open, not as out there as you are usually, are. There's so much going on in the energy right now where it is, wow, exactly, police. where it's like it's some 911 calls being made. Okay, things are happening. And what I see so far is that a lot of you guys are going to be karmic completions. You're going into this phase where you are letting go grudges, you're letting go things. And the one thing that I know for sure, when you're going through different retrogrades and you know that there's always a sign in that retrograde. This sign is Sagittarius, and they are a fire sign. So with that being said, in order to let go of certain things, you got to light it up, okay? And I'm not talking about, we're not talking about lighting up nobody's shoes, okay? And to the point where y'all accidentally burn some houses down. We are talking about organized fire, where if you have a bonfire out in the open, and you write down your list of things and list of what you would like to let go of, list of fears, list of doubts that are in your mind. Like, start creating that list now, and then go to a beach or something. Or if you don't have no beach or water next to you, go somewhere where you know that you can see and have open wide. There's, don't do it inside of nowhere. Do it outside. But being able to really just set it ablaze and see it transmute in a beautiful butterfly energy, where you are able to transform those fears, transform those doubts, and anything that could be holding you back, and just see it in the ashes of the beautiful phoenix that is going to come up out of there, and allowing yourself to know that through this retrograde you are able to be and transcend to a highest energy, okay? Throw it in the fire. That's what I would say. I would say throw it in the fire. Any of those things. Try your best to do it, okay? There's going to be some misunderstandings. There's going to be some triggering, you know what I mean? Because we already know most of our Sagis have this fire woof energy. And most of us aren't as woof about it, We can battle it with the Aries and then but at the end of the day, it's very triggering out here. Okay, so you're going to be getting triggered. So making sure you avoid that. The way to avoid it is making sure that you are busy in what you are needing to do. If you have to be around a bunch of people, cool. That's all right. But monitor your energy. Monitor how you're engaging. Making sure you take a pause before you start to open your mouth and form words and form energies and just that anguish part of you, put it on the back burner. Put it on the back burner, because keeping your distance in this moment is what's going to help you navigate through these energies that are coming in, because it is thick. And I'm not I hope I'm not by myself when I say I've noticed how the world is starting to be more expose. It's starting to allow you to know secrets that have already been told, but it's actually set in stone now, where you are starting to notice that things are not as what they seem, because they are stronger in its intensity. Okay, so with that, I just want you to know that keeping your vibration in this high energy, in this beautiful, loving energy, you're going to alleviate a lot of those. You hear the sounds. You hear the sounds. It's going to alleviate all of that. You're right. You see how we're sitting chilling, and it's morning time, and it's literally like it's going ape crazy outside. So just keeping yourself in this energy of high vibration, in this energy of it's me time. Like, you don't have to worry, I'll be back. Okay, but right now it's for you. It's you time. It's you time. It's you time. You already know that with these whispers of the ancestors and the messages that are coming through to you, Aquarius year with a Sagittarius retrograde, meaning the imaginary is going to be so potent that you're going to be able to feel it and touch it to where it's like, is this imagination or is it real? So with those two being together, and we know those air signs and those fire signs, if they could get their lives together in one accord, oh my gosh, talk about power. But if not, they will be fighting each other and making bigger and bigger and bigger fires. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, knowing that these things are going to be pulling up. You already know. Every time there's a retrograde, it's called retro and grade. Retro is old school. Grade is what you're going to be getting, okay? Are you going to pass or fail? All right? Are you going to be able to hear? Because even if you're not, spiritually inclined in this type of format, you will still be able to hear your ancestors saying things to you, giving you clues. This is a great time for you guys to possibly astral travel or, do some lucid dreams activity, telling yourself that, you know what, let me go in here, let me do this, and facing your fears, okay? Facing all of these energies and letting yourself know that certain things are not real so that you can change it, okay? And knowing that all of this is going to be divinely orchestrated, it's a test and trial period, but it's going to bring results quick, fast, in a hurry. Immediate results. So there's going to be some buried energy, but this is the time where the zombies come up, okay? Thriller is in full effect. All the zombies out of there is literally the wolves are howling and things are coming up, okay? Your ancestors are pulling up. So have that in your mind where you are revisiting your past, revisiting that energy to where you can honestly see, where do I need to adjust? This is also a perfect time because Sagittarius love to keep people waiting. They love to be the ones that just show up and everybody looks at them. Even if they say, okay, it starts at 9, we're going to leave at 10 type deal. Okay? This is not the time to do that. This is the time to be like an Aquarius where you are showing up before time, because if you're on time, you're late. You already know it. And when you're early, you're on time. So making sure that you take points into your days where you are getting up earlier, making breakfast earlier, creating your schedules earlier so that you can be where you need to be earlier. Okay? Now, I was just listening to someone. I do apologize because I can't remember. I was, Jesus Christ. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. But I was just listening to someone and they were saying that, making sure that you accept accept delays that are coming in for you, and making sure that, you guys are already ready. You're ready already. All you need is the opportunity. And when the opportunity is here, I want you to make sure that you're there before time. And even if someone is still late per se, just chalk it up and say that this is divine time and this is how God wants it. This is how I need it. Take that time to go get you some tea. Take that time to just walk around, but don't go too far out, but just being in that energy, because there's immense wisdom that is flowing in, and your intuition is going to stick out the most. It doesn't matter what, I was looking at an article where one girl was saying how her dream told her one thing, but then when she got online and she listened to a reading, it told her another thing. Don't do that. If your dreams are letting you know what you need to get done, those are your dreams. It's for you to decipher through in that energy. What was the energy you felt in the dream? Because sometimes we do have to make sure, are we doing anything, that is, did I make this up? Did I create this energy? Did I do this? Did I do that? And guess what? Sometimes we do. So you do have to make sure that you don't want to manipulate yourself into having these different dreams, but at the same time, know that your ancestors aren't going to manipulate you, because what you think about in your conscious standpoint moves into your subconscious mind. And what moves into your subconscious mind creates the unconscious response. Okay? And when we're doing that, it's there's so many signs that show us which level we're on when you're unconscious, subconscious, or in your conscious mind. There's so much into that. And then there's also play factors that we add to it. And some people ask, well, how do they play a factor to our progress and our goals and our harmony? It's a lot. And I would definitely, if you guys are interested, I would definitely, go deeper into that for you guys. But I want you guys to remember this for these coming days, right? Your brain only knows what it sees, and your heart only feels what you speak, okay? There is a point of an inner dependency that is pulling up for you guys, okay? Inner dependency. There's going to be times where you need to back up what you're saying, back up what you're doing. If you have 2 phones, make sure at least if you can't get something on one phone, you can go to the next one. Okay? There's going to be challenges pulling up for you, like always. How are you going to maneuver through? How are you going to get to the point where you're good, right? Now, a lot of people have been asking me, what are the dates? What are the dates? What are the dates? The dates that I've seen is, I've seen a bunch of 6s and I've seen a bunch of 2s, like 11 and 11, 2, 2, 2, and 6. So I'm thinking the 26th through the 16th, and then from the 16th through the 22nd. Now the 16th through the 22nd is a different standpoint. Like, I literally feel that there's something in there, that there's a planted seed of awareness. So to backtrack, I don't want to move too forward, but to backtrack a bit, which, that's how it feels right now. We're going backwards in some standpoint, but you're not moving backwards for nothing, right? You're going backwards for that slingshot, okay? Now, so the December 16th, all right? So starting the 26th of November all the way to the 16th of December, I want you to really be cautious, okay? Really be in this, take notes of whatever I just said, because there's so many shifts coming in for you, and so much empowerment, so much new beginnings, beautiful guidance coming in, beautiful harmony coming in for you guys, and being able to really decipher. And with this decipherness that is pulling up for you, know that you're rolling with it. So stay with it, okay? Again, if you guys are interested in, living in our and conscious mind, let me know. Just write it down and I will get on it for you guys. I do already have some things that I've just been, researching on my own, and I've been putting things together, but I do that for myself all the time. I swear I think I'm like some librarian. But at the same time, I do want you guys to know that, if you're interested, I would definitely do things like that more for you guys. Just let me know, all right? Just let me know and we could get her done. Again, I thank you guys so much for being here, and I thank you guys so much for honestly just sticking with your girl, commenting, liking, subscribing. Like, you do not have to do that. And but to add me into a part of your life, I'm truly grateful and I'm very thankful for you. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you guys are being able to stay out the way if you can, and if you can't, I hope you're able to regulate your emotions and stay calm and lift up the vibrations around you, because you are a wise person. You are a wise person, and you don't want to be, caught up into any type of turmoil. Okay, don't get caught up in it. If you find yourself in a situation where you're arguing or you don't want to argue and all types of things, guess what? Try your best to stay high vibrational. Call somebody. Look at something funny. Move the dang energy around, okay? Because you are completing stages and you are growing, okay? You are growing and you're letting it go, okay? Remember to write down things that you remember was good for you. Write down things that you remember wasn't as, perfect for you. But guess what? Writing those down will help you to see where you need to maneuver to. What were you doing when you got that free coffee? What were you doing when you bumped your knee? What were you doing when you were on time and everything flowed? What were you doing? Or what were you going to do? Because when things just start happening graciously and effortlessly for you, guess what? It's because you're in exactly where you're supposed to be going. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing. So keeping that in mind and looking forward, understanding that you are in your identity and you are amazing and you will continue to be amazing. Don't alter your thought process to the point where you don't know who you are. Making sure that you keep yourself protected so that you can keep that smile on your face and at the same time growing. If there's need for change, change it. Make sure that you get her done, okay? You got until the 16th of December. Do not wait until the 15th. Don't wait till the 15th, because we got other things to do. Because there is going to be an overlap between the 6th and the 26th of December, which I will come back and I'll let you guys just give you some insights on that as well. But this one is all you needed to know at this moment. I hope you guys are, beautifully and magnificently walking into grace. I love you. And I hope and pray that this season for you is one that you will always remember, because this is the one where your karmic completion is done and you can live your new life in such a way that you don't even recognize yourself, because you're that elevated and you're living and loving life. I love you, I love you, I love you. I know I've said it 1,000,000,000 times, but I love you. And have a great day, have a great evening, have a great night, have a great afternoon as well. Look, I'm trying to put y'all to bed already. I love you. Mwah. Bye.